All right, good morning, guys. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Long time. So today we're cooking up something a whole lot of different with a Z. We're gonna do full Taliban on the car, basically being annoying, shooting flames. All right, so let's get right into it. So if you don't already know, to shoot flames and do all other cool stuff, you're gonna need to be completely catless. So we got some AAM test pipes from SCR Pro here in Houston. They're really cool test pipes. I'll show you what they look like. So when someone says catless, that means absolutely no resonation from the cats. So I'll show you what my NVIDIA high flow cats look like. But this is what completely catless looks like. Just a pipe, right? It came with triple thick gaskets, which are nice. They're really soft, which is weird to me, but triple thick gaskets that they came with, other hardware, and of course, it's not car parts if you don't get a sticker with it. Exhaust manifold. It's not a sealant, it's like a coating protectant, copper protectant. And then, don't have to worry about these, but these are for headers. Yes, those are stock headers. They're not mine. Obviously, I have headers in the car, but I made a mistake, and I'm about to show you that mistake. All right, so these are the test pipes I have in now. They're the NVIDIA high flow cats, and that's the mistake. So I had exhaust leak, and I thought it was a good idea to be lazy and weld it, not fix it. Normally, installing test pipes would take no longer than an hour if you really know what you're doing and you're careful. This might take a little bit long. Also, now that I think about it, I don't think I need those extra set of headers because for whatever reason, I remembered welding the test pipes to the headers and not to the mid pipe. Got the mid pipe out, got the test pipes out. So I gotta figure out how to get rid of this weld, which is better. The whole reason I took all of this out is because I didn't really have a good angle to be cutting under the car like that. And when it comes to safety, I like to not die. So we're gonna have this like this. I'm gonna sit it down, try and get in between there. If it doesn't work, then we'll have to resort to a different plan. While we're on the topic of laziness and maintenance and everything, removing the test pipes from the headers, you don't want your shit to look like this. Now, I'm all about honesty and, you know, giving credit where credit's due, even if it's bad. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I've only had this car for a year, and I don't know, you know, who all had it before me, but they didn't really take care of a lot of their stuff. This goes to the manifold stud. As you can see, it's stripped as hell in there. So as you can imagine, this was a bitch and a half to get off. It came off, but I'm gonna have to figure out how to rethread it and rethread the stud because the stud is also stripped. So it's basically like two smooth ass pieces of metal rubbing up against each other. You know, needed some heat and a little bit of WD-40 to get this off, but take care of your stuff, man. Anyway, moving on. Gonna go ahead and cut this weld. This is the other high flow cat. Lightly used. If anybody wants it, $200. I know what I got. All right, no low ball offers. All right, y'all. So we finally got the other test pipe off. About an hour or two later. I think we're making some progress. Maybe we'll be done before 2. So all we gotta do now is just grind this down all even. Don't talk about my cutting. It wasn't easy to work with because it wasn't welded very well, but I mean, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's not that much. It'll be like a millimeter thinner than the other side that was not welded. So Crane is gonna weld this or grind this, and then no, give me that back. And then we'll move on to installing the actual catless pipes. So as of now, we're pretty much catless. Got the copper seal on there. That's supposed to dry for an hour before you like torque it to specs. You can hand tighten all that stuff. Same with this side. I think this side has a better seal than this side just because of the weld and the cutting and all of that crap. So hopefully there won't be that much of a gap, you know, if at all, when we torque this one down. This one's fine. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna put this back under the car and then bolt that up to the headers, put some copper seal, let it sit for an hour, and then start it up. Alright guys, so after about 6 hours at this, finally catless on both sides. So no more resonator test pipes. Say bye-bye to those. I was gonna sell them, but I kind of chopped them up a little bit too bad, so don't worry about it. Only bad thing is that the bolts for the manifold studs are stripped, and one of them stripped, and then the other one for some reason just won't go back on, so I'm gonna have to deal with that later. And then I had to unclip the O2 sensor from here because for some reason this shit's beefy. All right, I'll just say that this shit's real beefy. The pipe is wider. It was really hard to like screw in the top one up there just because of how like much wider it is, and because it's wider, this one stretches farther than the other one. So the other one's in there real tight and it's still clipped. This one's not, so I'm gonna end up zip tying it like that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me struggle with this install. There's a lot of stuff you didn't see off camera, but without further ado, let's go ahead and clean everything up, and then we'll start the car, and then I will show you guys a little bit about the Ecutech stuff. The tune's not coming in until next week, but we can still play around with the gauges and stuff like that. Just because it is catless, I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna throw some code or some shit, so we'll figure that out in a minute. All right, y'all. So I didn't sit and stick around to show y'all the Ecutech package and all that stuff. You see, I got a fresh cut too. You see that? You see that? Yeah, I just didn't have enough time in the day to do that. Also, my back was like starting to hurt. So we'll go through that in part 2 when we hit up Nick for the tune, probably Wednesday or Thursday this week. I don't really know yet. If you like this video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, all that cool stuff. Yeah. Karina's making dinner.
Wait, it's not burnt though. Look, it's not burnt. It looks burnt.
Yeah. Somebody call child services, please.
No,
Call child services.
Burnt.
Oh my god. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Anyway, appreciate y'all for watching this video. Stay tuned for part 2, dropping on Friday. Love y'all. Peace.